So yeah guys, before Steve Sommers directed the Mummy movies, before he directed G.I. Joe, before he even directed Deep Rising, he directed 1994's The Jungle Book, or Rudyard Kipling's Jungle Book, as it was known in some parts of the world. Now I actually saw this back in the day when it was originally released, and I really enjoyed it. It's supposed to follow the second Jungle Book from Rudyard Kipling. There was a number of volumes, primarily Mowgli in his teens. But if you ask me, this is more Edgar Rice Burroughs than Rudyard Kipling. This is one of the best unintentional Tarzan movies you will ever fucking see. Now don't get me wrong, we do have the classic child Mowgli being brought up by the animals in the jungle. But the movie quickly fast forwards. It does a Batman Begins and fast forwards to a now young adult Mowgli. This adult Mowgli is actually impressively played by Jason Scott Lee. Yes, the same guy who played Bruce Lee in 1993's Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. And he does a great job. He has a lot of charisma and he gives his own take on Mowgli. Again, he doesn't do a bargain bin Tarzan knockoff. He genuinely feels like this mad feral man who was raised in the jungle by wolves. And if it was the wrong kind of actor, the performance would just be off. But not in Scott's case. He actually does a great job as Mowgli. The crux of the plot mainly revolves around Mowgli's knowledge of a hidden city filled with treasure, and him becoming embroiled with a duplicitous imperial officer who has designs on Mowgli's childhood sweetheart. As well as the brilliant Jason Scott Lee, this cast is fucking stacked. You have Sam Neill, John Cleese, Cary Elwes and Jason Fleming, along with a pre-Cersei Lannister, Lena Headey, as Mowgli's love interest, Catherine. As said before, this is the best unintentional Tarzan movie you will ever see. The set design is amazing and the action is pretty badass. You can really see glimpses of potential for Sommers' future movies in this flick, particularly The Mummy. The sense of adventure and the scope, while not as big as those movies, is still pretty grandiose in this flick. One other thing that did impress me in this movie as well was the use of real animals and animal performers. There's no CG, there's no bullshit. For certain scenes they did use animatronics, but regardless, that's light years better than any computer generated mess that Disney puts together. Yes, I'm looking at you, Lion King. And yes, the other obvious deviation from the prior incarnation of the Jungle Book is the animals don't talk. And you know what? It doesn't fucking matter, because it's not trying to be your conventional cookie cutter Jungle Book. This is trying to be a pulp adventure. And as you guys know, I am a sucker for pulp adventure, and this ticks all the boxes. So if you're a fan of Tarzan, if you're a fan of Pellucidar, if you're a fan of John Carter and Mars, this is a movie well worth checking out. And as I said before, it's light years ahead of those shitty fucking CG live action remakes Disney have been putting out. So yeah guys, have you seen 1994's Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book? If you have, let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. My name's Martin, this has been the Trash Picture Show, and yeah, have a good one. Take care. Bye now.